Hey guys, what's up? I'm Slim and you're watching Slimothy TV. In this video, I have a pretty cool one for you guys. We're gonna be taking a look at this Aulumu magnetic power bank for the iPhone, and it looks pretty cool in their pictures. So let's go ahead, crack it open and see how it looks in real life. And to be specific, this is the M03, a portable wireless charging power bank. It is 3,500 milliamp hours, which means it's probably gonna struggle to give your phone a full charge, but it should be able to top you up in emergency situations. But let's go ahead and crack this open. Here we go. Of course, Aulumu always has very nice packaging. So here we go with a nice little pamphlet about how to use the product. In case you guys are curious, you can pause it and take a look. But basically, this wireless charger charges at 5 watts, 3,500 milliamp hours. It has a built-in stand, and it says it's built for MagSafe, but we'll have to see if it gives the MagSafe logo or not. Here is the packaging. Look at how nice they have packaged this up for us. It's not just thrown into a box. This foam actually has stuff printed on it, which is really cool. And for the price that you're paying for this, it is a little bit more expensive than your budget brands. So it's nice to see that they put some thought into this packaging. So here is the charger itself, actually relatively lightweight. Nothing else in the box, so we can set that off to the side. And here we go. We have a USB-A to USB-C cable, and I think that's pretty good. It is branded right there with an M, and everything looks good about this. Let's go ahead and unravel it just so we can see how long it is. So it's about standard length. Good to see that they include that. And here is the charger itself. So let's pull this paper off and look at that. That is one cool looking charger. You can see right here, it's got a little light. It's flashing white and orange. And as you can see down here, it's in very tiny font, but the battery capacity is 3,500 milliamp hours. The rated capacity is 2,100 milliamp hours. I wish that more manufacturers would actually put the rated, not just the capacity. So that is cool that they do that. But look at that design. That is so cool. And let's go ahead and peel this off just for dramatic effect. Boom. And that is actually the magnetic coils in there. That's not just a picture. Very, very cool looking design. Translucent right here. You can kind of see the battery pack. I believe that's a battery pack in there. You have a stand so that you can use your phone as a kickstand. This is one of the most unique battery chargers we have seen yet. So you already know we have to try it out. If you didn't see our other video, we actually reviewed Aulumu's phone case with the kickstand, which is also kind of a fidget spinner, to be honest. Very satisfying to move around. It's magnetic and it sticks right on the back. On top of that, it has a nice little box cutter. So if you didn't see that video, go check it out. It's really cool. We're gonna try out this battery pack with this case and see how it goes. So setting it on just like so, there it goes, charging up, and it is MagSafe compatible. That is awesome. It even shows a battery pack icon. So that is really cool. Although I don't see it in the battery widget when I swipe to the side there, but no worries there. We have the kickstand feature, which is really cool. We can have it in portrait or landscape mode. Either way works, and it just slides right back down. Here is what it looks like with both Aulumu products on here. I think that looks so sick. No one else is gonna have a phone that looks quite like this. All right, guys, I am back. It's been a couple of days. I decided to go ahead and test this out a little more because I ran into a couple issues. I noticed that it only charged my phone up 30%. I thought maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I didn't charge it up fully. So I fully charged it, discharged it, charged it again, discharged it. So I've tested it extensively now, and I can say that this will pretty much get you 30% charge. This device takes a while to charge up. It's 3,500 milliamp hours, but the rated capacity is 2,100, and a lot of that is lost as heat when you are charging a phone. If you look at the Amazon listing for this product, it's noted as an emergency charger. So it's really just something to get you enough charge, get to a real charger. So I understand where they're coming from there, but let's do a quick overview of the product again. So we do have this coil here. You can see straight through it. Looks really cool. Probably one of the most unique chargers on the market. Has a built-in kickstand, which works great. You've got a little LED down here, and it flashes white or orange depending on what it's doing. When you plug it into charge, it will kind of have that amber orange color, and it will be flashing a little bit. Once it's done, it'll be solid white. You can unplug it and start using it. Now, when you plug it into your phone and stick it on the back, it will turn white, meaning that it is fully charged and it's charging the phone up. Now, something that's strange to me is that I believe this is supposed to have the MagSafe animation, but it seems to not do it very often. Now I am running iOS 17 on this phone, so maybe it's something to do with that. As you guys could just see there, it did show the battery pack, but then it went away. So occasionally if I lock the phone, it will show the MagSafe animation as well as the battery percentage left on this, or not the percentage, but you know, the amounts as a little ring, but I can't get it to do it every time, and it's kind of strange. So let's try this one more time. It's off here. stick it on, and will it show up? It's not doing anything this time. Let's try again. So I'm doing this live, guys. I am not going to edit this part because I just want you guys to see how this charger works. There it is. You can see it right there, and it's gone. So this could be an iOS 17 thing. Someone in the reviews on Amazon mentioned that theirs works, so who knows? But now we got to talk about the price. So that's the only thing I have a bit of an issue with this device. It looks really cool. It's kind of translucent. It's got a very small battery pack, which is great on one hand because it's super lightweight, but it's bad because you can only get 30% charge. I did it twice to test. It's supposed to be able to get you 50% if you're not using the phone. Most people use the phone while they're having this, but to be honest, the second time I charged it up, I didn't use the phone very much just to see, and it died at 30%. So I went from like 40 to 70%. Now, this is more expensive than other battery banks in its price range. I will say that. You can get battery banks that are almost twice this capacity for almost the same size for the same or less money. So I can't say it's a great value, but if you are more into the aesthetic and you don't necessarily want to fully charge your phone or get it a bunch of charge, and if you're going to use this more of an emergency pack, this makes sense. Again, the price is premium, but it's a design you can't get anywhere else. And it matches, if you have this whole motif going with Aulumu, it matches very well. Now that time, again, it did not charge. Don't know why. I do believe this was fully charged, so it should be working. There it goes. You can see it there. It's almost fully charged. There's a little icon. Let's see if it actually stays this time. Looks like it might. But yeah, that's the thing about this battery pack. So to summarize, this is not the most reliable battery pack if you're looking for something that uses this battery logo. This is actually the first time it's actually stayed. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know why it usually doesn't show up. Sometimes it doesn't say it's MagSafe. I don't know what kind of magic they're doing back here, but overall, from the aesthetic standpoint, it looks really good. It does not give very much charge, unfortunately, but it is relatively lightweight, which is kind of nice. So to summarize, it looks great. It's pretty expensive for what you get. It does not have very much charge in it, but it's more of an emergency backup. It is the only charger I think that we have used that shows up in this battery logo, even just for a minute. The only other one that I know of is the official Apple battery pack, which is probably about 40 or 50 bucks more than this one. So kind of have to weigh that. However, the Apple one can give you much more charge. I think almost double this charge. I don't personally have one, but I used one when I was in another country. And I believe it got me from about 20% up to 80 or 90%, if I'm not mistaken, before it died. This one, like I said, gets you about 30% you can expect from this one. So that's all I got for this video, guys. If you're looking for a unique charger, check this one out. I'll have links down below. I think there is a $10 off code right now on Amazon. So I think you can get it for around 50 bucks. Now for me personally, I wouldn't spend more than 30 on this just because it's an emergency battery pack and doesn't give too much charge. But I put a lot more emphasis on charge percentage than looks. And I feel like if this is an emergency charger, you're not always gonna be using it, which is also evidenced by the fact that there is no on-off button on here. So when you stick it on your phone, it starts charging, which is interesting because if you're not gonna use this every day, I don't really know why they'd put a stand on just an emergency charger. I don't know, it's just a very interesting product made for a very select group of people. So yeah, this has been one of my most interesting reviews because I've had to do a lot of deep diving on this one to really figure out how this product works. So that's all I got for this one, guys. Links down below if you want to pick one up for yourself. If you like the video, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.